Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Adopt Nikola. Today's stream is with International Master Karina Ambartsumova, and as you can tell, her name is fairly long, so it's kind of spilling over, but that's fine. Karina, welcome to the stream.
Hello everyone. Thanks.
And WFM Maria Emelianova was kind enough to have agreed to commentate the match, not for the first time. I think her commentary brings me some good luck.
That's actually true. I only didn't comment one match that you lost.
That is actually correct, yes. So anyways, I'm hoping that tradition will continue. Anyway, so hi guys, it's very good to see you. Hey Desanticat, hey Jude NYC, it's very good to see you. Hello, Chess for All, it's very good to see you guys here. It's just by way of an introduction, the standard rules of these matches apply. Basically, there is one attempt at adoption. Adoption in this context means winning 10 games in a row without any draws. In other words, to win the match, I need only to draw one game. And yeah, no Fortnite, please. I am actually agree with you. I think today is the day I get adopted. I'm actually agreeing with
It's
you.
been too long.
It's been quite
you
a row.
You had 2 half adoption, right?
I had 2 half adoptions, correct. Actually, more than that. I had, I think Omid did the same thing, and Lara did, and the one and only Julian Landau did. So anyway, thank you, Hazelot. Thank you for the good luck. Those are the rules. There is a bounty of $250 for the adoption. There is a consolation prize in the case I avoid getting adopted. And also, I don't know whether you discussed this with Karina or even Karina is aware of this, but there is a commentator has a privilege of selecting a dare in the case adoption is defeated. I don't know whether we're going to bring that up. We can also, hey Kimi, it's good to see you. Or it's a commentator's privilege, and based on Maria's expression, that wasn't discussed with Karina prior to this.
Yeah, I think because we had not enough time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I can think of something.
We can also discuss this after the match. So. All right. So I'm happy to see Kimi Liu. Kimi Liu in my chat. Thank you, Kimi. She's a fellow streamer, is a dear friend. Let me give her a key. And it would be nice if I could type. So let me give her a shout out. Oop, bad typing. All right. All right. So. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Sorry, Kimi. That's a fair comment. The part of the problem is that I have this, monstrosity here sitting right in my, literally right above the keyboard, so I can't even, I can't really use the keyboard normally. That's my excuse.
But on the right way to professional streaming.
Yes, there we go. So, all right. So with that in mind, I think we're ready to start. Karina?
Yes, I'm ready, always.
Always ready? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, not to make Nikola even more intimidated. Just wanted to say that I know Karina since very long time ago. We've been friends since, I think, 2004, maybe, when we met at the Russian Junior Championship. And Karina was one of the top finishers in multiple European and Russian under different ages championships. And even more, actually, I think for me, even more like great result is to be the champion of Moscow in rapid.
Oh, wow.
And then also she became the Russian rapid championship later. So it's becoming like by stages, and I hope that streaming helps even more, because now Karina is playing a lot of bullet games and analyzes them on stream, and it's really interesting to listen to her thoughts, because she's also a certified chess coach.
Yes.
And does coaching in Russian mostly, but I hope that many of us will be able to benefit from this in English soon enough. And
Yes,
maybe
I have now more students. Yeah. So.
and also YouTube channel, which you can find at Karina's channel, and I encourage you to subscribe so you can learn more chess.
Yeah, and I'm giving Karina a shout out in my channel, and I managed to type it wrong again. So you see, Kimi, it's not just you that I'm having trouble with. So, all right. Yeah, so she's using Karina Chess 1 as number one as her handle, and please give her a look, a follow, and a shout out. I think Karina streams in Russian and English, correct?
Yes. I try to start also in English, because before usually I did in Russian, but I will start in English also.
Yeah. By the way, this is the beginning of Murderous Row in terms of these adoption matches. First, I'm playing Karina today. Then I'm playing a revenge match against Dina Belenkaya. That's next Saturday. And then a week after, I am playing Grandmaster Anna Muzicuk. So I may end up having 3 mothers by the end of this Murderous Row. And,
multiple adopted.
Yes. Hey, Lali, it's very good to see you. Yes, Lali, it's a real pleasure. So, anyway, so let's get this show on the road. I am going to see if I can actually challenge Karina. Let me see here. A new game. 5 plus 2. Okay, and it's Karina Chess, right?
Yes, Karina Chess 1 on chess.com, the same.
Oh, very good, Drunk Pyro. That's a very good point. Okay, so Murderous Row, for those of you who don't know American baseball references, which I'm pretty sure most of the people in either of these streams are, refers to 1927 New York Yankees that basically had 4 Hall of Famers in their lineup. So if you were a pitcher for the opposing team, you literally had to face Babe Ruth and the 3 other guys, all of which whom ended up in the Hall of Fame. So that was that was pretty tough task. So that's how I feel right now. This is my Murderous Row right here. Begins right now. Anyway, good luck, Karina. Thank you.
Good luck too.
Yes, thank you, Twitch. Let's go. It's very good to see you. It's always good to see you guys. And hello for Puccino. All right. Sent challenge is about to be sent. Unrated games. I am about to mute myself. So just bear with me there. And I'm muting my microphone.
Okay. Now I see. 1 second. Yes, now I see. 1 second, please. I don't know why. Now, yes. Can you challenge me again? Because now I don't. Yes, I see now. Okay. I accept. Let's play first game.
Okay.
So we start. And okay, first game I will start with e4. Usually I play many moves and e4 and knight f3, d4, c4, everything. So
Well,
Nikola
Karina is
prefers,
also quite a good commentator herself.
so Nikola prefers to play very solid with e5. Okay, I will play today Rui Lopez. Yesterday I played few games during Title Arena, and it was quite nice game. So now I will play the system with d3 move to protect e4, to control the center, and then we'll see. So last few years,
Okay.
d3 is very, very popular. Probably you can see the game during candidates. One of very good game, Nepomniachtchi against Dinkleren in this line. And now the main idea for white is to use d file to play for some.
Okay. I think this is better that
So
I
here,
will be commentating
here
alone,
I will play.
because Karina is
I
obviously
will play
really good at
93.
commentary. But I'm not sure how is it on Nikola's
Yes, I will play
channel
knight
now,
c3. I
as
want to
we
use
were
d5,
talking.
d5 square. And the main idea here in this line to get good knight against
Let me
bad
see.
bishop, usually. Or to get opposite color bishops, white square bishop against black square bishop. Knight d4. Okay, that's interesting. So knight d4. Nikola prefers to play immediately. Knight d4. For sure, he wants to exchange my white square bishop. And I don't want, so I should take, I guess. I should take, and then knight e2 to attack d4. So now one of plus in my position, I got pawn majority on king side. I have fourth pawn against 3, so I can create some play here, some game. Can push my pawn at some moment. Let's think how to do. How to do f4 immediately. I can move f4 immediately. So can I play very aggressive here? I don't know. Also, I have knight f4 to use d5, d5 square, knight f4. Okay, let's play knight f4. I want to control d5. Looks like I spend a lot of time, yes, much more time than my opponent, so I should control time because only 2 seconds we have per move, not so much. But okay, it's not a bullet. So my plan to attack on king side with queen. I can transfer my queen here to g3 to attack pawn. And also I want to push in some moment my pawn here on king side. We'll see. Knight d7. Knight d7 is knight e5 idea, I guess. Okay, let me think. What should I do? Bishop d5. No, bishop d5. It's not the square for my. Okay, let's put knight here to active place. And let's prepare f4. So in any case, I should play on the side when I have a better position, when I have advantage. So as you know, the challenge is to win 10 games in a row. So it's not so easy for sure, and it means I should concentrate on every game, not to lose any concentration here. Bishop. He wants to exchange my knight, but I will have pair of bishop and quite strong bishop. Okay. I will have pair of bishops. And still I want to create some attack on king side. transfer queen to f3, g3. That's very typical. Rook a7. Okay. Let's play logically. My bishop is very strong here. So I will play very easy. Probably I will try to play bishop d2. That's interesting. That's interesting because idea to exchange my bishop. Okay, should move back. But here's maybe he can block my bishop with c4. But then d4. d4 can be weak. I can play bishop bishop d2, bishop a5, I guess, some moment maybe. Or just bishop d2 and queen f2. I don't know. D5. He prepared d5. He prepares d5. But d5, I'm not sure. e5, then f5, f6. Okay, let's try to do some pressure here. Bishop d2, rook e1.
So I'll just
still want to play in the center and on king
so
side.
I'll just mute it on my stream so that everyone else can hear me on Nikola's channel and on Karina's channel. Yeah, sorry guys, I was just figuring out how to make my sound better.
We'll see.
All right, so here
yeah, he's thinking. He's thinking. I think black position is very unpleasant.
maybe bishop f6 immediately.
Because okay, I have
better, or
and I have good
c4.
center.
But after
Difficult to play for
e5,
black, in my opinion. We'll see.
yeah, queen g4.
d5. Okay, e5 I should play.
Or bishop d2.
Now my bishop
yes.
blocked by d5, yes, but I got
If
some
now c4, then bishop
advantage
a5, and this pawn is in trouble.
I got some advantage, and for sure I want to play 5,
So
but
he
after
first played
f5, bishop
d5
g5.
and e5.
Bishop g5, he can try to exchange
A5
black's
is
bishop.
problem.
For me, it's
gonna
maybe
be
not so
pinned.
good. Okay, let me think. Should I play rook e1? Yes, rook e1. And then queen g4. I will try maybe.
So she's planning to play queen g4.
I don't know. The problem is now my bishop. My bishop is the problem. Okay,
And
c3
this bishop is a
the
little
idea.
bit stuck. But maybe bishop a5
c3.
now is not bad. Or f5. She has a lot of interesting ideas.
c3. Okay. f4. f5, c3. Bishop f4. Bishop c1.
She's not even looking at
Maybe
this
to play
move.
bishop c1, some prophylactic. Okay, it's a bit slow, but why not?
But now black
Why
has
not? Just prophylactic
f6 or
against
f5.
c3. After c3, I will play b4.
I think her idea is to play c3
And
before.
then I will prepare f5, queen g4, like this. Okay. I will hit chat also, but between the games, so you can ask me any questions if you want. f5. Okay, he stopped my game here. Stop my game. So I should play f5 immediately, probably now, I see. Because now he activate his pieces. Yes, he has activate his pieces. Okay, I should play fast.
Oh, wow.
To
I was locked
put
out.
some pressure on with time also. Queen f6. f5. Yeah, I did mistake somewhere. Probably bishop c1 was too slow. I shouldn't play like this. I should play f5 immediately, I guess. Rook e6, queen e6, take, rook f3. Doesn't work. Can I play queen g4 to protect, to prepare bishop g5, rook e6. Rook e6, it's not a threat. The problem is rook on f1. The problem of rook. Bishop g5, rook e1, and bishop f6. I can play now.
Okay, now Nikola is down on time.
I can play now. Take.
Bishop f6, rook f1, rook f6.
Okay, now the question is how to activate bishop. Bishop is
This
very bad.
bishop, yeah, this bishop is stuck.
Try to activate my bishop. Okay,
But you
first of
cannot do
all,
it
I will move
immediately because
like
of
this
c3.
to play g4,
Maybe bring the bishop to the
and
play.
then I will try to break pawn structure on. I will try to break pawn structure on queen side because I should open my bishop. G6, okay, G4 now to protect. Bishop D6. So
Maybe
can I
taking on
take?
d3 was better to
Yes, I
open.
can take,
Takes.
and if he takes, he took with.
Oh, but now it's queen d5.
Still winning check, and I win a knight here, so it's winning. Yes, it's winning. And first win. So now we will speak about the game.
Yeah, good game. Oh, hold on. Hey, good game, Karina. Oh,
Thanks. Yeah, but probably I was late with f5. I should play after bishop c5, f5
yeah.
immediately, because when you moved f5, I think not so easy then.
Yeah, I think I had my chances in this game. By the way, guys, I got my guys are saying that they can't hear Maria in my stream.
Yeah, I think at first I was trying to make some setup that it's not gonna be me and Karina talking at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So I think afterwards they were able to hear me.
Gotcha. Okay. You guys can hear Maria now, right? Let us know in the chat. Oh, and I'm sorry, Chess by Sophie, thank you for the huge raid. I'm sorry, I completely didn't see it. Was it, when was that? 13 minutes ago. Thank you so much. That was very greatly appreciated. I actually didn't see the raid. I was focused on the game. Thanks. And thank you, Hedgehog, for helping us troubleshoot this. Thank you. All right. So for those of you who came from Chess Sophie's channel, this is Adopt Nikola. Today I'm playing International Master Karina Ambartsumova, and this is one attempt in adoption, and there is a $250 bounty for adoption. So let me see. You know, I was a little. I think I actually didn't play this badly. It's just at the end, I ran out of time a little bit. I'm just going to take a quick look.
Yeah, I felt like Karina could have played bishop a5 after c4.
Yeah, probably.
And putting pressure on this c4 pawn.
Let me see.
And yeah, maybe f5 earlier was a better plan.
Then I will, you know, oh, no, stop. Okay, so basically in like after, okay, I missed.
Yes, bishop d2. In this case, I move bishop d2. Yeah, I should play maybe bishop a5. Yeah, to pin knight and then to push my pawn. So main plan to push pawn. So I shouldn't play f5 immediately because of bishop g5. I think. I don't know.
And I should have not allowed. Okay. All right. So basically, yeah, rook e7 was a crucial mistake. I should have played h6, and then there is still everything to play for. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, Karina. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us. 1-0, Karina. You can see the score next to the thing, and I am gonna send a rematch as
okay,
as black this as white. Let's see. And hey, Lali, it's very good to see you. And hey, Even Chess Master, it's very good to see you. And I can't type if my life depended on it. All right. So, challenge unrated and sent. Okay, I am.
Okay, now I see. Okay,
Wonderful.
I will
I'm
accept now.
muting myself.
I will
Both
accept
here and here.
Okay, let's play another game. So now I play with black. Okay, with black usually not so easy to get any advantage from the
I'll
opening,
put
but
Karina's
here
Karina's
I need at
voice
least
just lower
to get
on
normal
my stream.
position, not worse, and then we'll try to create something. I will play
Hey,
Sicilian.
welcome
Okay,
everyone.
my main opening with black. I play Sicilian.
So Karina just
many
opened the
times.
score
So now
1-0.
I will play with A6.
Nice game. Let's see, Sicilian.
Okay, knight c3. I think Nikola prepared against me because
He definitely
he
did.
could watch my streams. I played a lot of time this line, and usually I played b5 here, but now I will play queen c7.
Okay,
I
so
will
he
play queen
expected
c7 now.
b5. He does look a bit surprised.
So okay, it's normally we will get some Schwenningen. Knight f6.
Can you
Knight
hear
f6,
anything
then
that
knight
Karina is
c6.
saying?
Castle. So here I have idea to play knight c6 immediately.
Okay, you cannot hear her. Okay, yeah, that I think that's better because otherwise it's too many talking. Yeah, I thought that maybe you want to hear something.
And now white has
But yeah,
choice
white needs to either move the knight away
to take or to move to b3 or to play bishop e3, another main option here.
Or exchange.
But after bishop e3, I have knight e5, if knight g4 idea. He moved knight b3. Okay, so we will get typical Schwenningen, b5.
Okay, so now Nikola has f4 because the knight is covering c5 square. So there is no check immediately. And then he can play bishop e3. Yeah, Monoslide, you're right. Come on, guys, stop commenting how Nikola looks.
He prepare f4. I should control e5. I will move d6, normal way.
Okay, so he's playing f4. And now maybe bishop can go...
So now I should control the time because white will play on king's side and white will try to attack. So I need time to defend. And also there is some idea very interesting to play bishop. F5 immediately. That's interesting. F5 immediately.
Aggressive. So maybe knight e5 to take advantage of this square.
5. Okay, now I have e5 square, and now I will keep my bishop here to protect e6. Okay, bishop b7 also possible. D takes e6, d takes e6, knight d4, queen d7. I can protect in any time, so he took immediately. Take with pawn. And then castle. And then castle.
Hey, Pablo.
Okay, I have some idea to attack on h2. Not immediately, but maybe in the future. We will see. Also, I can try to use f file, sorry, and to use f2.
Yeah, she can use this file.
Okay, should castle.
But still needs to be careful. Because I'm not sure. Bishop probably needs to go to
What
d7
about
to
knight
defend
g4?
e6.
Knight g4 to exchange black square bishop and then to bring my queen to attack. Looks
Now
very interesting.
Nikola can bring the knight
Looks
to
very
d4.
interesting.
Or maybe
Knight
play
g4.
h3 to prevent knight
Knight
g4.
g4. Rook f8, bishop f8. Queen f1. Maybe queen f1, d5 to open queen. To attack h2. We'll wait. The move.
Okay, like this is
Need
better
to,
like
okay,
this?
knight g4 now. Not so good. What can I do? Okay, I can develop my pieces. Should be always good. Should be
Yeah, so
always
now
good
I
to
think-
develop pieces.
So
So it
Nikola needs to bring the knight to d4.
cannot be worse, you know. Now I want to push my pawn here on queen side before. Uh-huh.
Ah, so he's
b4,
preventing d5.
Knight b1, a4.
Bishop
Maybe like
c6.
this. Play active.
Pawn is
Ah,
isolated.
I
It's
can
going
play
to be
before.
isolated.
Let me think.
Before knight.
Knight d3.
That's a good question. Where to bring the knight?
Take here or take with pawn to d3.
Knight d1, knight
Usually
d3.
it's not so dangerous to have double pawn, because this double pawn will control everything. Will control all squares in
Can
the
take
center.
first, but yeah,
I'm
these
not
two pawns
afraid
are
about
pretty
this
strong,
exchange here.
especially with the double bishops.
I want to get some space on queen side. Uh-huh. He took immediately.
Yeah, now knight d1, knight d3.
Oh,
The
I have
problem is that these
control
two
on d4.
squares are not
How to
open for the knight.
how to play?
Maybe
a5, a4,
defend.
bishop
They
c5, like
defend.
this maybe. To activate bishop. Yes, knight e3, a4,
Lots of raids
knight
for
d2,
Nikola.
bishop
Great.
c5.
Welcome, guys. I will be welcoming you on behalf of Nikola
To
while
activate
he's
bishop.
playing. Welcome for
Then I
welcome
have d4
raiders
square.
to the match, to the adoption match.
Knight g4. Knight g4 is interesting.
So now with knight g4, queen g4.
Now he can exchange, yeah? He can exchange. Okay, if I take, if I move then bishop d4, what happened here?
Well, some exchanges will happen. He can also move the king away.
Maybe to play bishop d4 immediately.
And all these exchanges is not a problem because the
Take
rook
on
will come to
f6.
g8.
Pawn. Okay, we'll do like this.
And bishop d4 to prevent c3.
Take and then bishop d4.
Now knight f3, some knight g5 ideas. But now
Knight c4. Can I play a3? a3. Rook f8, rook f8. Pawn is pinned. Pawn is pinned.
yeah, the pawn is pinned because of bishop on d4. That's a great move. So maybe the mistake was knight c4. Knight f3 was better to attack the bishop on d4.
Then I want to open a file also to attack a2. My bishop is super strong.
Yeah, thank you,
The
Artemis.
best piece in this position.
Usually it's a knight which goes to d4, but
Better
here
than
this bishop is
better
great.
than queen, I can say. Okay, now he's on sit knot. So I should put pressure more. If
Now
he's
if she
a
takes,
straight
he
knot,
has to take with the bishop.
take. He will take with bishop. A takes b2, knight b2, queen f2, yeah? And it's winning, I guess. Take.
Yeah, take with the
It's
bishop.
winning. After bishop, take. And
AB,
after knight
then
b2,
this
queen
pawn.
c2. Queen c2 is coming to
Well,
attack
this is the
everything.
last attempt, but then queen f2
Bishop
and
d3.
she's fine.
Huh. Not winning immediately. Okay. Then I should think.
Yeah, bishop
Maybe
d3 is
queen
important.
d2, like this, because knight cannot move because of bishop, and rook cannot move because of knight.
Uh-huh. And now she
So
wants to
everything
take,
under
take, and
attack
take.
here.
So maybe queen f3, but
And
then
should
rook
be winning.
f8.
Yes, I can take, and rook a2, and I win the game. Take everything
Yeah,
here.
this is a problem.
So now I win the game. Yes. Okay.
All right. I didn't handle this well. I think I'm still struggling with this con Sicilian a little bit. Yeah.
So did
Yes.
you prepare for this opening, Nikola?
I did, but it's not in my comfort zone.
Usually I played b5, so now I change a bit.
Yeah, I saw that Nikola was a bit surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I change a bit because I
Yeah.
played many games in Paulsin.
Yeah, no, this is your that's very very well played.
So I think mistake was f5. F5 I
Yeah,
think
maybe
it's too
immediate
early.
f5 is too early.
Yes, usually bishop e3 like this maybe, or to play a3 to prevent b4.
Yeah, no, I did what I usually do in positions like this when I don't know what to do. I err on the side of
Push the
aggression.
pawns.
I err on the side of aggression. That f5 wasn't good. All right.
Yeah, also h3 to prevent knight g4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so or g4 immediately maybe. Why not?
Wow. Yeah. Well, if you go all in, right?
Yeah. So basically, we're fine until this, which is fine. Okay. Well, live and learn. Okay. So let me close this. Let me close this. Oh, God. Thank you, chess.com, for being annoying. All right. I'll send another challenge.
Okay. I have a WhatsApp now. Okay.
Take my microphone. This.
I don't see yet, but I wait. I wait. Now I see. I accept. So now I shouldn't lost my concentration because everything is good till now. So I should play very confident and to control the time. Again, I will play this one.
Yeah, so the score is now 2-0.
I will play
Karina
Lopez again.
In the lead.
But then maybe I will change. We'll see. I have choice in the opening, so... Okay, let's play d3. I like this system. Very solid, very positional.
So another
To
Lopez.
use weak squares in the opening position.
Solid.
Now he's thinking. But my idea is to take already and take on e5 because my e4 pawn is protected.
Yeah, so he had to
D6.
defend e5.
Okay, what is the
Could have
difference?
played b5 instead.
Okay, can I play now a3? That's very interesting. Okay. Should
He's
think.
preparing a marshal. You mean b5, c5?
Okay, I can go to stained system to take on c6, take, and then d4, yeah, to transpose to stained system. Okay, but I don't want. I will play a3.
Maybe h3 first to prevent bishop g4. He did play b5, c5 in the previous game.
So I want to transpose to my system b5, bishop b3, and it was in first game. Okay, he move. That's interesting. So now
h3
we transpose to Italian, I guess. We transpose to Italian. So if I move now knight c3, he can move knight a5 maybe. Ah, no. After knight a5, I have b4. But after knight c3, he can move knight d4. d4, take, knight e2. So it will be transpose. Cannot. Sure. Okay. I should play faster.
But now he can play bishop g4.
Knight d4, knight d4, he takes d4, knight e2, c5, and we will transpose, but my bishop on a4 and pawn not on b5. The same pawn structure.
Yeah, what I noticed is that Karina always takes her time at the opening to decide which strategy she goes for, but then she starts playing faster.
Should I play h3?
So at the start, she always goes low on time, lower.
Okay, it's a bit slow.
Jihin, yes. He was only fully adopted once by Manhambleton. Okay. And he also believes that Karina is second strongest opponent he ever played. So we'll see. We'll see if he will get adopted. So far, it seems like, yeah, the game was...
Yes, and now we got this position without...
pretty much one-sided. She
without
is
b5.
Calculating well and fast.
So it's not so good for me. Okay, knight d5.
And she's a very strong positional player.
Okay, I should play faster and better.
Faster. That's important to keep your time maintained. So far, they were playing pretty well with their time, managing it well. But now she had knight f6, bishop e6 to double all the pawns. Maybe still knight f6. This pawn structure will be not very good.
Okay, I don't see any advantage for me. Knight f6, bishop f6, f4, maybe to play like this.
Bishop g4 and this pawn.
Okay, let's do.
Yeah, so
usually if he takes on b3, I will open c file, and maybe it's good for me. I can attack on c file. Sometimes it's good for white. So I should play faster.
Okay, so instead she allowed to exchange on b3.
Bishop d2, rook e1, the same.
So now he also wants to play d5 later. Maybe Karina should play f5, attack on h6.
Okay, I should play better and better. This position I don't like very much.
It does look
maybe queen h5
for black.
was better. Yeah, queen h5 to control d5 and control everything. But on g4, my queen also good. Should play faster.
Okay, queen b6 is going
He's
too
not
far away from the
he's not
king.
afraid about my attack. He just
Maybe f5.
attacking my pawn
f5
on
will be met
b3.
with king h7, maybe.
Yes. That's
Wow.
very interesting. So
And this is
is it
hanging.
okay? Yeah.
So that's actually a pretty good move.
F5, then king h8 or king h7.
Maybe king h7 better. To allow any counterplay. Because otherwise she can take and then rook f3, rook g3.
I don't know. F5, queen h7, and if he takes on b, f5, king h7, rook f3, queen b3, rook h3.
So this is being calculated.
Should I risk or not? Okay, let's play. No, I will sacrifice some and will play for attack, maybe. So I can move back also. Why not? Maybe
Yeah,
I
after
can
king
move back.
h7 she can also play.
But then
queen
f5
d1.
not necessary, yeah.
Hey Hedgehog, thank you so much for your 1 year
I don't know.
Streak and 18 months of
h7.
support. Thank you so much.
Rook
King
f3,
h7,
queen
and now she has a
b3, rook
choice of
h3,
queen d1, maybe bishop
e4,
f4 to
take,
attack this
take.
pawn.
Is it winning or not?
Yeah, bishop f4 definitely looks
Shoot
annoying.
back.
And
Not sure, not
queen
sure.
is
I don't want to sacrifice anything, but then f5 was not so good. I spent time. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll play
here
this position.
Nikola clearly has an advantage, but he also is
If
up
I
on
move
time.
f5, maybe I should risk, but not sure exactly, and let's see.
She could have played bishop f4 first, because the trade of
Yes, d5 is
d6
good.
to b3 is definitely not good, and
d5
then
is
return
good.
with the queen to get the bishop activated. Wow, that's a nice sacrifice. So after e takes d5, he will play rook d8.
d5 is very good.
Bishop f4, rook d5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a clear advantage for black here. Yeah, after f5, if he plays king h8, yeah, then it would have been bishop h6 sacrifice. That's why he had to play king h7.
Did some mistakes, but
Nikola is definitely improving a lot.
we'll see.
He works a lot on his chess with different international masters, so clear progress here. All in with attack with less time, I'm not so sure.
Too slow, too slow.
Long time.
Not
Very
so
long
good
time.
and too slow.
And now he can take on b3. And there is no attack because the bishop is on f6.
Oh, I lost pawn. What is it?
I sense adoption not happening here. Just bring the rook, maybe? There is nothing here that can be happening, because he always has the bishop that will defend on h6, even if she sacrifices. So just bringing a rook to e8 is fine. So her only chance is if Nikola gets in time trouble. Okay, but that's a mate. That was a mate. She missed a mate. He missed a mate as well. Now rook d1. Huh. The attack is suddenly gone. Okay, wow. Tactics. But then this means giving up a pawn.
Now he missed some
No,
tactic.
white is again winning. She just needs to play fast. Yeah, he could have just exchanged the queens. Maybe h5, try to bring the king, but it's all very slow, unfortunately. This can be still a draw. Take on h2. Maybe check, take on h2. Oh, but now d4, he's also blundering a piece.
Yes, I win the game, but it was very bad. I played very bad, but okay.
Oh, no, the sacrifice would not have worked.
Finally, I found some tactic and yes. But I should play better for sure, not like this game. It was, I don't know, it was very unlogical to play f5 and not to play rook f3, rook h3. So if I play f5, I should play for attack. I shouldn't play slowly like in the game. So I did some mistakes.
All right, somebody
Yeah,
shoot
that was
me.
really well played,
Somebody
Nikola.
shoot me. I just needed to
Yeah,
play
it
queen
was-
f2.
Yeah, queen f2 and mate.
And
But even later, you didn't
Mate?
need to...
Yep.
Yeah, queen f2 and queen e1 mate.
1 second.
yeah, I had a mate
With the pawn on e3.
instead of queen d2 here. Yeah, when you played queen
I
h,
see. Yeah.
yeah, it's here in this position. Queen f2 was a mate in 1.
Yes, yes. But yeah, I played bad. You played very good in this game. Yeah. For sure, it's winning.
All right, very good. Live and learn. All right, I'm
Yeah.
taking a hydrate option. Yeah, I did third bird. I actually didn't sing quite silently. I actually did. But you couldn't hear me. All right, very good. Thanks, Karina. But bottom line,
Thank you too. I was lucky. I should.
yeah,
No,
This one
I should
probably will go
have won
to-
this one.
This one probably will go to my best losses.
No,
Monday.
it won't. I'm too salty to show it. Anyway, just kidding. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we have? What did I miss today? Just bear with me. Hey, Evan Chessmaster, thank you. And thank you, Lali. Yeah, it was a good game. I just needed to... And thank you, Exponix and Pink Stinge. Yeah, looks like that game slapped through your fingers. That's, I think, exactly right. Thank you. All right. Let's play the next one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Good luck. So I wait the challenge. Yes, last game was very bad for me, and I should play more confident. If I decide to attack, I should attack, not
And faster.
be afraid about some sacrifice. And now here we go. Okay, so now I need Concentrate. Not to play. I have options.
That's a sign of
Okay, let's play
strong
again.
player. Even though she won, she's still analyzing and trying to fix all mistakes. Live and learn.
Again, Sicilian.
So they
Same
keep playing the
pausing.
same.
So now I can play
openings.
with a3 and also I can play with knight c6.
Yeah, go Nikola.
Okay,
It's
a6 I
3-0.
will play.
He
Again,
still has 7 games.
c4, okay. He prepares some.
Yeah, I don't really know this one, c4. It's a can variation. I think it's also called Marozzi
To pin
structure.
his knight to attack e4, bishop d3. Okay, it's one of the main move. Okay, I will play queen c7.
So this is slightly different. He did not go for f4,
And knight
and
c6.
he didn't allow her to play b5. So now probably the knight, after knight c6, he probably will go to c2 and then e3.
We'll take with d pawn.
Knight from c3 to e2.
With d pawn to open more my white square bishop and then e5.
He can also trade and then use
But
this
it happens if he takes.
weak
If he
the dark squares.
if he
potentially.
doesn't take, then knight e5 maybe. We play like this. If I take, he takes knight e5. He can move at some moment. Bishop a3.
Yeah, Marozzi bind. Not sure what does it mean.
Okay. I don't want to give my bishop. But for this system, usually it's okay.
Yeah, you probably don't want to exchange the dark square
But I will play this position.
as black, because you'll weaken the dark squares too much.
Like normally Marozzi.
So here it's already Nikola who starts thinking more. He played really well the previous game, so I hope he will keep on doing the same.
Bishop g5.
But it feels like in
Bishop g5.
playing with black, he just had more confidence than in Sicilian.
What
He's
about
trying
knight
to change
e5?
The opening slightly.
Knight e5 to attack c4. f4.
Hey,
Bishop
25
c5 check, king h1. Ah, no. Knight e5, f4, knight c4, e5. Maybe.
Okay,
first h6.
Yeah, h6 is logical, and the bishop probably will go back on e3. Because leaving it on h4 is not a good idea because of knight e4 ideas, because bishop is now not defended, so she has
knight e5.
Knight e4, knight e4, bishop h4. The thing is
Knight
that
f5, f4, knight c4.
She takes on c3,
Take
and
on
she wins
e5.
the pawn this way because the queen is already on c7.
I don't like.
And after this, it's knight e7 and a free pawn with this double.
What can I do? Again, I think too much here.
So yeah, you need to be
Thinking
careful
too
with
much.
leaving
I have some tactical move. I miss, or not? Yes, I missed some tactical move. I had knight e4 to win a pawn. I miss. Knight e4, bishop e7, and then knight c3. But now it's bishop d6, knight d1, bishop c7, knight b2.
Yeah, now it's a bit different. Now
yeah, knight e4 I missed. Probably it's possible to play to try to win a pawn, to win center pawn.
Well, he also had.
Can I play now? Knight e4. If knight e4, then bishop h4. But
No,
here
now
we have.
it doesn't work.
We have.
Now it's
What we have?
queen g4.
We have queen. Queen g4, knight e4, knight e4, bishop h4, queen g4. No. But then
Yeah, it's
bishop
different.
f6. No, I don't want. Okay. Normal move. I will play. I will do normal move.
Yeah, it's
Don't
important
think
to not
about
to
some
be too
strange things.
upset about missing something and try to force it anyway. And important to just move on and forget about it, that you missed some tactics.
Bishop g3. Now I cannot. What if knight e5, f4, and take on c4 finally? Take on c4.
Yeah, now she has knight e5.
If e5, then knight d5. Okay, let's play.
Hey, Maniar. Nikola does not have his. No, I think it's mirroring behind my below
Again,
my
the
camera.
same pawn
You can
structure.
see,
But this pawn structure I
if
like
Nikola is below,
because I
he's playing
control all
white.
squares. Yeah,
And
here.
you can see it from the time. Yeah, because of queen g4, it did not work the second time. I'm pretty sure it was working first time. Because here...
How to play?
Here you just have king e7. Probably it's still better.
d8.
But the difference is that the black has queen e5 move, and they don't have it with d6. This is a difference. And now she's defending on g7.
He can try to open position with f4. And if I take, then e5, but I will not
like
take for
b4
sure.
more personally.
I don't want to take.
b4 and c5.
Knight e3. Knight e3, knight g4 is the same, but knight g4 not possible. So now I can activate my bishop.
But now
my
b4?
Bishop
What about b4?
Usually strong here.
And she likes to put the bishop on d4.
d1. If b6, knight g4, take. Take.
Yeah, I like here the move b4. Yeah, this bishop here looks really nice. Nicely placed. And then she can also play b6.
I want to take, and maybe take on c3. Then he got also double pawn, and
but this is such a
I
nice
will attack
bishop.
maybe with pawns. But where his idea with f4 to open f file, bishop b1. So
nice
b6 or bishop d7, bishop c6.
Okay, so she has
b6.
a plan of bringing the bishop, maybe bishop b7, yeah.
Knight g4, queen g4, bishop b7.
Maybe rook c1.
King h1, bishop c. Yes, pawn on c4 under attack.
Doubling the pawns.
Take. Knight c2.
He also had rook d3 and rook d1 idea. Again,
c2.
Defending c3.
Can I take on c3?
It's not a very nice position. Yeah.
Take.
The bishop is not happy on b1.
Take rook d8, queen d8, bc3, bishop b7, rook. Or bishop b7 immediately, knight d4, take e5. Where is e5?
e4 becomes really weak. These pawns doubled will be also weak. Yeah, taking on c3, also playing bishop e7 first is not a mistake. End of 3. And now she will
Again,
start harassing
I'm
these pawns.
a bit slow.
Here a5 simply pushes the knight back.
So
But he wants to activate the bishop, I also understand it. But bringing the bishop to a2 now would be even worse. And if playing to d3, then she takes on c4. He of course will have to give up this pawn on c4 eventually.
want to take pawn.
f4. Wow. It's not the
Queen
first time
c4.
we see this. And they're both in under 20 seconds now. So now we will have some interesting play. In c4, rook c4, f takes e5, she blunders a pawn. And taking on e4, rook g7. Rook d7 probably was better because f7 was also falling. He should not trade the pieces here because his knight is so bad. And now it's cut off. Maybe rook c1, last chance to bring the knight back into play. Now she had some tactics again, taking on g2 and rook c2, take the knight. Yeah, the counterplay was when he
Yes,
still
should win
had
this
two
game.
rooks. Yeah,
But
now
he has a very strong move, rook d7. Rook d7 instead, bishop e4. Here. Now we will show you. So
yeah, move 25. Rook
rook
d7 was
rook
a
d7,
nice,
yes, after
yeah,
if
nice
takes
counterplay because of f7.
Yeah, rook d7, double attack. Yeah, I saw this move, but I don't know what to do. So after rook d7, knight c5, rook f7, yes, and very unclear.
Nice counterplay.
Yeah.
And also bishop activates, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, very unclear.
Yeah, I thought it was all. I think my attempts to play Marazzi bind here with knight c2 didn't really work. So.
But okay, you got normal position.
Yeah.
I think normal, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe
It wasn't
allowing
bad.
this trade on c3 was because of the pawns doubling afterwards and having this pawn structure was not very easy to play after this.
Yeah, a3 was a wasted move. I should have played, that's basically when I lost the thread. I should have.
So normally, white prefer to play b4 on 16 move before.
Yeah.
The main idea to get some space and to play b4, c5 like this.
And you had, and I think somebody actually mentioned this in my chat. You had on move 11. You had
94.
94. So. Thank you, Third Bird 2000. Thank you for the follow. That's very greatly appreciated.
Yeah, because you do have queen g4 after taking on e7, but then Karina has queen e5. But after she played d6, there is no queen e5 anymore, so queen on g4 is very strong. So the next time it did not work already. So you did correct decision to not to take second time, because I heard that Karina noticed it after missing it first time, but then decided to not to go for it.
All right. Very good. Thanks, Karina.
Thank you.
Next one. All right. Mute.
Let's
Okay.
hear. This was
Next one. And now you see. Now again, my opponent had a good chances, so I should play better. It means I should play better. Because 6 games I should win, and not so easy.
Yeah, 6 more to go.
WhatsApp now. And I play with white. So no, I don't want to play e4. How will I play? I will play c4.
Wow, English.
I will play something new. That's f6. Okay, knight for him. d6. Ah, okay. He play.
This is something like
He
kind
play
of
King's
Indian,
No.
Anglo-Indian.
Grunfeld. Okay, I will play g for him. This system.
So now, after d4, he might play d5 later. So maybe c6 and prepare d5.
So now we will play.
Maybe d4 or knight f3 first.
We
And
will
then
play
d4.
King's Indian probably.
Yeah, this transposes
Or he can
into
play
King's Indian.
c6 and d5 like this. No,
He
King's
has a
Indian.
lot of options. d6,
Okay.
c6, e6, c5 immediately.
King's Indian. I play with black and with white also, so.
Okay. Castle.
He wants to play with e5 line, I guess. I think
Maybe
so.
bishop f5.
No, main line, d5-6. What about bishop f4? Here.
Okay, so they are playing much faster in this game, both of them. Being in a time trouble is definitely not very nice. So he needs to develop the bishop, or maybe even play b5. b5 is a typical idea in King's
I will try
Indian.
to get some pressure on c-file, to open c-file after b5.
Because taking immediately is not good because of...
If d5, then knight a5, b3 and b5.
Because of giving up e4 square.
Typical.
And even after
Typical
queen
idea.
d3, b5 still works.
Okay.
So let's see here, b5.
d5, knight a5, queen d3, b5.
Yeah, taking, yeah, of
For
course he
him.
cannot take on b5. And maybe some
Let's do.
e4 here would be nice.
Faster, faster.
Okay, d5. Knight a5, attacking the c4 pawn. Maybe c5 now. b3 opens up the diagonal. And also probably will be followed up by b5. He also has c5 idea. This is a very nice position. Maybe c5 even. Or take on c4 first. Bring the rook.
Take, take.
Well, Juggernaut, actually, Nikola only was adopted fully once.
Now
There
my
were
pawn on
few
c4 is weak,
half-adoptions.
yeah? This is a problem. This is a real problem. Very strong move e5. If I take, then bishop e6, then d5.
Okay, let's
Okay,
make
c5.
a vote.
What should I do? I should play e4. I should try to use my center, to use my advantage here. But here he has very typical knight g4 and knight e5. So maybe I should play h3 first instead e4. Not to give him to transfer knight. Oh, queen c8. Queen c8, e5. Knight h5 or what? Rook e1, then... Knight g4, e5.
Okay.
Bishop
What is
f5,
up?
queen e2. Or queen f1. Rook b2, yes. Knight g4 and to
I
attack
think I
my
liked rook b4
pawn on
more.
f2. He activate his rook.
Now she needs to trade, maybe.
Should try to
It's not very
exchange.
nice. I think rook b4
His rook is very
still
active, and
is a good
I
idea.
cannot wait.
Because the knight will have to leave. What is half adoption? Half adoption is 5 wins in a row. So there were a few half adoptions when Nikola avoided the initial adoption, and then the
Rook
streamer
b4.
was keeping playing,
Yes, rook b4.
trying to
If knight d2, then
half
knight
adopt. And I
knight
think it's like
g4, yeah.
5 so far.
What about knight d1?
Some dogs barking.
Knight d1, rook, knight c4, rook c4, rook c4, take. Так, no.
No, taking on c4 would be bad, but after knight d1, maybe just bring the queen to b7 or something. Knight d2, it's a bit passive. Now the queen is stuck here. Maybe knight g4 with the idea of knight e5 to force a trade of bishop, because otherwise this queen
to
is
exchange.
uncomfortable. Plus c4 is not defended. Or maybe
I'm not
knight
sure.
d7, knight
I should
e5.
move my bishop.
Now,
Why I should my bishop?
Now this position
Strange.
starts looking nice for black.
It's bad move probably. I should play knight d1. Why I spent one tempo? I don't understand.
Yeah, now she also admits that playing
It's a bit stupid.
knight d1 immediately was better, not
What
allowing
I
any
did.
counterplay.
What about e5? Finally, e5, bishop f5, f5, e5, bishop f5.
Bishop e4.
Okay, knight d1 then. Knight d1, and then e5.
Maybe just knight h5 also. It's not bad.
What it give
E5
to me, I don't know.
Okay, so bishop f5. Bishop f5.
Bishop f5.
e4. Karina 10-0.
Bishop a5.
We'll see.
Knight a5.
Lily
E6.
and Raiders, welcome. I'm now the voice of Nikola while he's playing. Nikola definitely has an initiative in this game.
Bishop e6, rook e6, and then bishop d5, pin.
Okay, so according to the votes, node options. So far, everyone is voting for
If
node
knight
options
f4, then
today.
g takes f4, and queen h3 next move is winning.
If she wins this game, then she's already guaranteed a half adoption.
Queen a4. Can I take?
Yeah, this rating is very intimidating. 2500.
Attack here. But maybe no, I think no. Bishop d6
it's still
probably.
Bishop f5,
no, not possible.
Like.
Not enough.
Even now. And bishop
here.
How to play? And maybe knight c6 to move it to d4. The d4 square becomes
queen f3 or queen d5
for black.
or queen e3.
Yeah, Nikola is very concentrated. He is trying to avoid at least a half adoption
I
by
cannot
Karina.
understand.
And if you are not following Karina yet, please go over to her
Let's
channel
do
and
here
follow.
because I want to play g4. And my knight is very good. I control everything. And very important, I control d1. I should remember about d1. Now he started to attack. Okay.
Oh, I don't have permissions.
Rook knight c4, rook c4. Or knight c3. Knight c3. No, knight c3. Queen a3. Take. Knight d5. I don't understand. Can I take?
Okay, I manually did a shout out for Lilia. Thank you for the raid, Lilia.
Knight e5.
And if you guys want to follow Karina, that's her channel.
Ого.
Okay, so Karina is again in a time trouble.
Queen
same as
g2 to
Nikola.
sacrifice.
Some chances here. Bishop d6, maybe
To sacrifice and push my pawn.
bring the rook. This is very dangerous. So now she cannot push because of take. But now she can take on b8. Did he blunder it? Bishop d... Ah, no, queen d5. So he has 4 pieces. Yeah, bishop d7 to stop it. He has 4 pieces for... and the queen for 2 rooks and 3 pieces. This is very difficult to calculate. But this is very double-edged. But now he's blundering this piece. Take, and then she promotes. Okay, knight f6 to stop the pawn. Now the knight is cutting off. Rook d1. Move the queen. Now rook d8 and still knight f6. Knight f6 was saving the position. Oh no, this is the mate now. She is winning. Oh, and now it's too much material. And this is a half adoption. Yeah, her calculation skills are amazing.
Yes. I understand nothing. In this game, I just understand nothing. Everything was under attack, yeah? You saw.
Wow, these calculation skills are insane.
Yes, it's very complicated. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea what was going on here.
Okay, black is winning for sure. Black was winning.
At the end, Nikola had a chance to play knight f6 to stop the pawn before you played knight e4, so that the knight is back to play and stops the pawn. And even after knight d6, I believe, still you could have played knight f6 to stop the pawn. Rook d8 was winning instead, I think, immediately.
But now I have only 3 pieces.
Yeah. This pieces is crazy. How is this happening?
Yes, okay. I couldn't calculate how many pieces I had, so.
Oh, Lila, thank you.
I manually did a shout out.
I'm still under adrenaline rush, so sorry, guys. Hey, Lila, thank you for the huge raid. Very greatly appreciated. For the raiders, I am playing a match against international master Karina Ambartsumova, who manages to save a lost position. I think, is it second or second time?
Yeah, second probably, yeah.
I missed the mate
in one
before.
Not is my chance, you know. In State not.
And if you look at this, this looks like a, Los Angeles earthquake. The analysis.
Yeah, maybe instead of 34 move rook e1 immediately promotion, at least it wins a piece.
Yes, and
then you had knight f6, and this becomes nearly winning, I guess.
Yeah, you missed win twice, and why on earth I didn't take the queen on e8 with a bishop is a separate question. But yeah, I should have played.
So queen f3 was mistake, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see in a rush to make a move that queen e3 is there. Okay, all right. Well,
so that's a half adoption.
That's a half adoption. Congratulations, Karina. By the way, I'm gonna borrow a page from the book from my dear friend Alessia Santeramo and ask for a car now that I'm half adopted. So anyway, so Mom, I need a car. I'm kidding, of course. So all right, very good. Let's actually, you know what? This is basically half of the match. So I think nobody will object if we make like a 2-minute. Let me just make a 2-minute break so I can drink water. This was pretty stressful game.
Yeah. I will come in 1 minute.
Yeah, me too. I also will.
All right.
Just have some coffee.
Yes, Nachik, I was winning, and I was winning in one game before then. So anyway, it is what it is. It's I would love to say that I threw this for content, but I didn't. I missed an easy mate in 2 games ago. So anyway, all right. Okay. So while these guys are doing this, all right. So thanks, Najik. I appreciate the trust. That's very greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right. All right. Let's see. So what did I miss here? All right. Oh yes, Audentes Fortuna Juvat. You're exactly right. They always have tricks. That's why they have the titles. One quick program announcement. Thank you. Tomorrow there is a very nice OFM event that's gonna happen in basically it's a blitz match between Haufan and Alexander Morozevich. It's an OFM event. It happens on Fiona's channel. And that's going to necessitate for me, because normally I have my best losses at 8 p.m. and obviously I don't want to counter program myself. I'm going to probably do that, stream that my best losses after that match is over. So tomorrow is going to be a rather interesting night. And Morozevich was a world number 2, I think about 10 years ago. And Haufan is right now by rating the strongest female player in the world. So it's going to be a fun match. So please join us. It's on Fiona's channel, part of Fiona's Fight Nights. And my best losses will be right after that match ends. So, hey Maria, I was just sending a program announcement about a match between Haufan and Morozevich, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. And my best losses, which is going to feature this match, are going to be right after that. And yeah, for Twitch, I think it's right. But hey, this is half, and I was winning in at least 2 of the games, so I don't think I'm without the chances. So I'm sending a rematch.
Okay, let's play.
Thank you.
Okay. game 6 is on.
What to play? This is the
What to
question.
play? What to play?
Should I
Says
play
Karina.
Sicilian again or not? But okay, I got normal position from the opening, so why not?
Yeah,
Why not to try to play Sicilian?
that's actually pretty exciting to have
Let's do.
Morozevich playing against Hoifan in a match. I definitely will be watching.
Okay, now I will play knight c6.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, Eggplant. It's almost a rhyme.
Yes, I tried to attack knight immediately in the center, and he took here. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting because usually white prefer to play knight b3. So now I have choice again. I can take with d pawn, or I can take with
personally, I think preferred to take with the d pawn to open the file.
I will take with b pawn now.
And also the bishop goes free. But b pawn is also fine. Fighting for the center. Maybe e6 next and then d5.
Then to develop pieces, as usual, knight f6, e5, or to play knight x6.
Yeah, maybe e5 now is better. I think with white, I would consider even playing e5 if I had any pieces developed to prevent e5 from black. Maybe c4 to prevent d5. But it also weakens the d4 square.
c4.
Okay,
He try
maybe?
to play Marozzi again.
Anna, hi! Okay, I'm the voice of Nikola today during the games. But I can definitely see a lot of influence of yours from all of your coaching with Nikola. He has been playing fantastic games, and what's more important, he's calculating much faster now than in the first couple of matches. And he only had one time trouble that was not followed by Karina's time trouble. Otherwise, she was always slower on time. So this is really a huge improvement, and shout out to Anna Rudolph,
very solid.
who is coaching Nikola on streams
Bishop
on Wednesdays.
S7.
If you did not see it yet, I totally recommend you to see.
Still one main idea for white to play f4. He will try to play.
Not to mention that Anna is also coaching some of the PogChamps players who start crushing everything after their streams. He already, unfortunately, was half adopted. So it's 5-0 now. But in the game number 3, I believe, he could have given a mate in 2 moves. Unfortunately, he missed that, but he definitely has chances. He had
can
better
move
positions
h3,
twice.
but then knight d7. I will play an. What if knight g4 now? Knight g4, bishop d2, yeah? Nothing special. Knight g4, bishop d2.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to find any play for black here.
Maybe
also, I hope no one minds that I'm watching the games from Nikola's side. Well, first of all, it's for the sake of keeping the cameras.
Then I have no knight g4. I forgot.
And second,
okay,
I think
after
because
f4,
we are
I should
mostly
take them.
rooting for him to avoid the adoption.
h3.
Oh, thank you, Mobot.
7. After f4, I will
for
take
those of you
knight
who
e5.
is confused, I'm also talking to the chat of Nikola since he is muted and he does not have time to react on his chat. So I'm covering both. And the second person who is talking is Karina Ambartsumova herself.
I have some advantage on time, so it's very important.
And
I should play faster.
Using the link
Queen
in my
g4.
channel. And
Queen g4.
I can also post
Bishop f6 maybe, and after f4, take a knight a5.
Multitasking.
Or not.
I like the knight c5 idea. Despite having to double the pawns,
Yes,
she
I
would
will
have
do.
gotten the bishop pair.
So
Unless, of
already
course,
tired
he
a bit,
would
so
remove
not
the
so easy.
bishop.
Complicated.
Oh, hey, Screws. I'm not sure if I
Very,
said hi to you.
it's
I'm
very
sorry.
difficult to think about
Also, hi,
only
Karina.
the win in every game. So yes.
So now I have a moderator who can help me. Thank you.
Shouldn't think about the
Yeah,
result,
it's a lot of things
about
happening.
position.
He could also try to gain more space with b4,
c5,
b5.
knight c3 back, yeah.
But it's still a nicer position
Okay.
for white. c5 weakens d5 square. And maybe already going back and heading to d5 is a good plan, because the bishop will be stuck there on b7 without any counterplay.
95.
She has some
He wants
counterplay
knight
with
d5.
bishop c8
What about g6?
idea, but there are no immediate
In
threats.
advance.
Big gorillas, thank you for the sub on behalf of Nikola. Very appreciated your support. g6, so yeah, all the
Bishop h6. Should I change my
threats that white has?
He wants knight b5 and to attack d6.
I'm not sure if
he wants to attack d6
b5.
now.
Now
Then
he
a6.
probably wants, and a6.
Then a6. I
He
should
can always
protect.
play knight d5, but he can
d5
also
square.
improve the
I should
position
control.
with rook c2, rook d2. Rook d2 is also possible, but queen a5.
So I can
it's
try
a
to
bit
use
awkward.
d4
Maybe
square, but then I
c2
should
is
move
better.
rook and knight f8,
Oh,
knight e6.
perfect. I'm reading his mind. Commentating all of the matches make me guess the moves. I would play queen f3 just to take control over this square to prevent the knight from moving from d7, and she would need to remove the bishop first, exposing f7 square.
Oh, now I have 2 minutes advantage, and it's very, very important.
Oh, Screws.
Bishop f1.
What if you look at it from the other side? If I tell you that you won, isn't it nicer? I'm working on renaming
if I move my knight,
bot,
he can take.
but I need
he
to
can play
make
knight
sure
d5 and take with rook.
that it's tier 3 so that it can use all of the
What to do?
emotes, but I can't do it yet.
Let's play like this.
I made it, and it's called Kittypotamus.
Position is okay for white, for black. Also okay, but not really strong plan.
Yeah, knight d5.
If I can put knight, then it should
but
be
now
good.
what? H5,
now I can. Yeah, I can do with
problem?
tempo. And it's very,
Queen
very
f6.
good for me.
But these squares might become a problem
Finally,
without a dark squared bishop.
I got very, very strong knight.
The knight is strong, but Nikola's knight is also good.
You just sacrificed.
Hey, Bohan, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome. Okay, so now he decided to sacrifice an exchange. The problem is that the rook was pinned, so he could not have taken with the pawn from c4. And now he's also in a time trouble.
Let's go to in-game.
And now queen here will not save because of e4.
Let's go to
e3.
in-game. What about
it's
e4?
very bad position. Time trouble is always a problem.
e3. Take with pawn or to take with rook?
with the queen. I think it's the same.
To
Maybe
move to
trading the
in-game or
queen.
not?
Trading the
Oh,
queen
no,
is a good
take with
chance,
pawn.
good plan. It might look like we're talking between each other with Karina, but
The easiest
it's
way to
not.
win the game
cannot hear
because
me.
his piece is very
Just
bad
in case you're wondering.
and he has no plan. Yes, it's win. Yeah, now at least I have good time manage.
Yeah, well played. Like the middle game was really nicely played by Nikola. Very comfortable
Yeah.
position.
Yes, yes, it was
Yeah, there is a
not
reason I
worse at
have
all.
this, thing that says too old, too slow. I'm pretty sure that somewhere in, after after Karina played c5, that this is a position that white should be better, but
But you shouldn't exchange your black square bishop, I think. You should leave your
I did. My usual problem is that I didn't know what I was doing, so I was tried to
Yeah,
force the
it's
matter.
hard to find a
Yeah,
plan here.
yeah, I didn't
Knight
find.
c3 with the idea knight b5 is good, and so Karina has to play
Yeah.
a6.
Well,
And rook c2 I also really liked, because if rook d2, then she has probably queen a5,
thanks.
and you're not sure what to do with the rook, right?
No, the
But
idea
I
behind
think-
here was to double it and play against the d6
Yeah.
pawn. There is really not counter in a4. Now, this is going to be a very good game for best losses whenever it happens tomorrow. So,
Yeah, a lot of ideas here like
I think
queen
white can move
f3 and
h4 maybe to provoke h5 move, because after h5
Yeah.
white has idea to play knight d5 to exchange on d5 to take with e4 pawn and then to attack g6 with bishop d3. There is some tactical ideas.
yeah,
Very important to provoke h5 usually.
yeah,
Maybe to play h4.
yeah. All right. Well, live and learn.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send a rematch, and I'm gonna mute myself again.
Mhm.
And let's keep
And
going.
idea like this, yeah. Yeah, that's a
Okay, I
nice
see.
idea.
1 second. I will accept now. And we play. Oops. I don't see now. one again, please. Mm. Can you send it again? Okay, I cannot. I cannot see. Maybe I should. 1 second. I will send. One second, please. I also lost my camera again. I don't know why. Again, there is no my camera. Ah, okay. Now it's okay. New game is starting. Okay, I play with white. How to play? How to play? This is the question. Let's play d4 now. Now d4. Now I will play double fianchetto. I don't want to play King's Indian. And I will play double fianchetto with bishops on g2 and on b2. So here knight d7 is the main line, bishop b2, e5.
Okay.
The main line. Another line is c5. Yes, like this.
She's an IM. She's an IM and a WGM. Not in my channel,
What if I
though,
play some,
but probably soon.
I don't know.
Okay,
Huh.
so
Okay.
that's an Indian structure. So she plays.
I don't know,
quite
to
active.
play normal
Maybe
line
c4.
or maybe to play something.
C4 and C3 boards
something
are
new. Like
good
this,
options.
not to move to main theory.
I personally don't really like positions like this with white
Because my opponent
too
can
many opened
prepare against
diagonals.
main line, and I don't want to check.
Nikola is a gem here. I
I will
definitely
play
helps
just
him
normal
play.
moves, nothing special.
So she's doing double fianchetto. Nikola could consider now exchanging these pawns, playing d5, e6, and closing both bishops with one move. He would
Nothing
also close
special.
his bishop.
Rook b8.
But the second one is
Oof.
pretty wow.
Rook b8.
Rook b8 is
I don't know
in
what to say.
current like trends to play rook b8, rook g1
What
with
is
white.
it? Can I move d5?
Maybe c4.
He wants, if I move d5, knight b4, c4, and then b5.
But if he wanted to play b5, he could have played b5 immediately. Because now c4, and I'm not sure what to do. c4, b5?
I will play to prepare d5, and his knight has no good squares.
Maybe knight e4, since the white knight still did not move from b1. So he's considering to move the bishop. Bishop f5 or bishop g4 also.
So now the question, what rook does here? Rook position strange, but okay, he can improve his rook position.
Yes, d5, closing it.
Not big problem.
Now she doesn't have c4 immediately because it will weaken the d4 pawn.
Can I move?
Maybe just develop the knight. And Nikola might play bishop f5 to take advantage of these light squares.
Maybe I should play first knight e5, but I will play knight e5. Maybe now?
Knight e5.
Maybe now.
He can play knight e4. Counterplay.
But he can take and knight d7. And after knight f3, rook c8. Yes, rook c8, now c2.
Yeah.
c2 under attack.
Aiming at c2 square.
So what to do?
So she can play c3 or c4. Maybe c4 is better.
Rook c1 then.
Now, since this center is pretty closed, he can consider moving
Knight
the bishop
7.
out and pinning this knight. I would play more actively.
If knight c6, then pawn, yeah?
Knight to
takes.
e4 instead of d7. But he might think about moving the knight to b6 and opening
I don't know
the bishop.
how to play.
Maybe just rook e1.
Knight f3.
Now bishop h6 to push the rook away. one square at a time.
I miss
Flashbacks of
bishop
Nepal. I also
h6,
thought about it.
and he can win my pawn. Knight d7,
What about
bishop
knight
c1, knight f8,
c6,
bishop
rook
b2, yeah?
c6?
That's very bad.
Yeah,
That's
but
very
knight
bad.
c6 is knight
So
c6.
what
If
should
rook
I do?
c6, then
Knight d2 back?
knight d2, and she's attacking on d5.
It's too stupid, but I don't know. Oh,
But now,
yeah, I'm tired
knight
and I did
e5,
some very bad
d5.
moves sometimes, but okay. Still on the game.
Now it becomes
I
pleasant
miss
because
bishop
this knight
h6
starts working
and
after
knight e5,
exchanging
bishop
on
c2
e5.
idea. So now I will play f4. I will play f4.
So because she lost these two tempos, I would have taken with this knight to open c file. But this is also fine.
If d4, then f4. Then f4.
And this pawn is not hanging. He
In
can
any
move
case,
the
I
queen
should play
and bring
f4
the rook.
probably.
Because
I should try to
if, for
close
example,
his bishop.
d6, take
Yes, his bishop
here,
is very strong now.
and these two pieces are, one of them will be lost. d4, f4, d3, d6.
Can I play
another
knight
here.
c4? Knight c4, queen c5, yeah?
Yeah, so this is the threat, and if knight c4, then
Knight c4, queen c5. Bishop c6. Bishop 6. Queen f6. Very, very dangerous to give a rook. Maybe king h1. King h1, d3, and then knight c4. Takes. He takes.
I don't advise to make a decision here, either king h1 or knight c4, but just to move.
Let's do prophylactic. I'm not sure I can win a pawn on d4 because has strong position
faster.
where.
Now she has some
And now what to
g4,
do?
g5 to prevent
Knight
any
c4.
play for the bishops.
Knight e4 maybe. Knight e4.
Knight
Let's play.
e4 is an option, obviously. Maybe he can play a5.
It will be a very complicated game, I'm sure already, and
they are now
a lot
down
of
to 1 minute.
tactic here and some it's dynamic position and.
Okay, but here you need to play a bit faster. Maybe queen c7, maybe a5.
Maybe to play queen d3.
d3 to prevent the pawn from moving. Although it pins the knight
play
on
g4.
e4, but it's well defended.
Or it's too much. g4, bishop e6, bishop d7, and f5. Maybe it's too much. No, it's too much for sure. I shouldn't think about such moves. I have no time again.
It's a very good positional game, true.
Okay, let's play faster.
Now this c3 square is pretty weak, so the knight from c6 can find the use on c3. It's 3 moves, but it's not like white has much to do here. They can bring the rook to d1. There is no g4 anymore. What's to trade? Give some.
Should I move to endgame?
She can play h3 and g4. Oh, this is a blunder of a pawn. All this here is a problem because the knight is not defended. Yes, he found it. So now she needs to move the knight, maybe to b7, rook d7. Attack the knight. Take on a5, knight g4, going to e3.
Pieces.
Lots of tactics. Now she's
Pieces,
down
take,
to 20
take.
seconds. This is a
Rook
chance.
is very good, yeah?
This is the chance. Oh, she's giving rook c2, attacking this bishop. Yes, and maybe knight d3, cut off the bishop. And now he has rook g2 and bishop e4. Oh no, not anymore. But now rook g8. He needs to open the king. Oh no.
Oof, I won this game, but again, it was very complicated. My opponent played very, very well. He's quite strong here, and I missed some tactic again. So knight f5 was very strong.
Yeah, Nikola missed knight d3 idea after bishop takes g4, which probably was ending the game.
When?
25th move, knight d3, and the bishop hangs, and knight f2 is coming, and
Okay, I see.
but
Which
it's not
move
so
is
easy.
this?
Not so easy to.
But after knight g4 also should be good, normal. But here at least I have bishop g1, yeah, and I can protect.
Yes, but I think rook g2 might be winning here.
Rook g2 and bishop e4, yeah?
And no, just take on b7, and it's two pieces for a rook.
Yeah.
I didn't see a mate here.
No, there was. I don't think there was a mate.
No,
but
you can take some material and it's enough.
you can take two pieces for a rook,
and it's enough.
This is probably winning. And g4, yeah, I like the idea g4.
Yes, I should
earlier.
play. I should play more active for sure, because again, I played slowly at some moment and I lost my initiative, what I can get after g4 f5. So I should play like this.
But I can say that so far amongst all of the opponents of Nikola, I can see that Karina manages her time pressure the best out of all of them.
That's true.
The tactics vision is really insane.
I just try to find,
tournaments that she
I just
plays.
try to find some tactical tricks.
Tricks, and also you try to play safe when it's long time.
Yeah, which is something I need to learn. Okay, well, all right. This looks like it's going to be a match of missed opportunities. I still have 3 chances, so let's go for it.
Good luck.
I see you in the game, so
thank you.
I don't know how to alive 3 games more.
Thanks, okay. Karina.
Good luck. Let's play. Okay, with black, with Sicilian, everything is okay. I think quite okay. So I should continue then, because
somehow Nikola has more confidence when he plays with black pieces. I think it's just the opening that he could not find the key to keep playing not e4, maybe preparing something else against her works well. Well, yeah, it's 3 more games, and I believe
now the question, maybe to take with d pawn if he take on c6. Don't know. He moves c3. c3. I don't know. c3. c3 good should be not so good.
Maybe it's for the last
because he take
game 10
square for knight. But how to react? If knight f6, then knight c6, queen c6, e5.
And e5. It's annoying. Knight f6.
To react?
Knight f6, knight
Maybe
c6,
d6.
and e5, and it's annoying for the
D6,
knight.
let's play.
So yeah, she decided to prevent e5. Well, this opening, the Grob would not give you an advantage with white, for sure, with a perfect play of black. It's definitely not playing for a win if you are a top player. But to surprise your opponent and to take your last chance is, especially in Blitz, it's not a bad strategy to play something unusual
F3.
to surprise.
Super solid.
Of course,
Okay, knight f6.
you would not play it in a tournament game, in
Super
a
solid
serious game.
move.
But yeah, I feel like Nikola gets more chances with black always. He has more, I think, the
b3.
better positions is
He decided to go to in game.
in this match.
But what about knight d4, queen b6 and knight f3, g takes f3 and pawn takes, then bishop e3,
Some tactics here.
then bishop e3, yes. So take, if knight c2, then king d2.
What is just take on d4?
Maybe I shouldn't exchange then.
Here bishop e3 and queen has to go to e5.
I don't want to play
Not
equal
sure
in
if
game,
this is good.
but okay, I can for sure, but I want to play more dynamically and more tactically because I have advantage in this stage, so I should play
Crazy. Alessia is crazy.
Okay, e6, let's play.
But that's why we love her, right?
I mean, aggressive if at some moment when
Knight
I have
b5.
chances to play aggressive. Not now for sure.
I think knight b5 here might work. To force the queen to go to d7 and
c4
take a
again.
square from bishop.
She likes very much this
And now a6.
pawn structure.
Yeah, a6 I think is kind of forced.
But queen on b3 not on the best place. Can I play e6? Bishop e7.
Knight b5 is still an option. Knight c3 threatening knight b5 with another knight.
A6.
Now a6 is probably forced. And now he can just finish development or play rook d1, looking at d6. Yeah, Nikola is wearing his lucky hat now, trying to change the course of the match. Karina only needs to win 3 more games, or...
So now I have idea to win a pawn.
3 games.
I think
it's actually a lot.
There is
Nikola
knight
is
a5, queen c2, knight c4, knight b5, a takes b5, knight b5.
She's
like
calculating
this.
so fast. Damn.
Knight b5, knight
I cannot
b5.
follow this. Knight a5.
But how can I win this pawn?
Yeah, I think she is winning this pawn. But then she should be careful with her queen after rook c1. And knight d5 coming and taking
Maybe
the bishop.
now I cannot.
She decided to
because
not
of pin on c file.
Yeah. Here, 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 here. Rook c1, e5. Maybe knight d5. Ah, no, but this is bad. This is a lot of material for black.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I could take.
Yeah.
What about knight now? Take, knight c5, still knight b5. No, knight b5.
Yeah, but black
doesn't
have to take on b6.
Now it's not
in
possible.
that position, knight d4 was just c d4.
Take.
And if queen takes on
there
d4,
is some move queen f2.
All of the pieces with tempo.
Queen f2.
It's
queen
in
d4.
this position, right?
No.
That's oops. I can't
doesn't work. I think. Not sure exactly, but
yeah, here this.
I don't want to risk, but maybe I can.
And it's better for
Not
white.
sure. On c file, he has some pressure on c file, and In classical game, for sure, I calculated very good this line, but now I cannot. What he wants.
So now he wants to go to b6, so maybe bishop d8 to prevent it. Or also b6, and if, well, he cannot take with the queen because the knight is
He
not
forced me to
defended.
exchange.
Or takes, then rook b8. So white
b5.
will not be able to take on b6.
Bishop c6.
Or maybe bishop d8, one of the two. And Karina is already down to 1 minute more than Nikola. So this can be another chance. And this time with white. He's definitely pressing here.
He forced me to exchange. Okay.
This is really great because it's an opened position. So bishop pair here is a big advantage. Also, these two knights have troubles finding squares for both of them. The e5 square is nice, but c5 doesn't really belong to black because of simple b4 move. So one of these knights will not find its perfect square.
Knight c4 doesn't work, or
Knight c4,
possible?
I don't think, but it's two pieces. Knight c4 does not work here.
Knight for bishop c4, b5,
b5.
bishop b5. No.
Rook. No, it takes with the rook, and there is no
Then
b5.
rook d8. I should play faster again.
Yeah, she's getting
Spent a lot of time.
Maybe just move back the queen to prevent all these ideas with b5.
After b5, I will play knight d7, knight c5. Very fast.
2495 is a joke. It's the allometer that Nikola tested his strength in chess with the allometer, and it was 2495.
b5, knight d7 here.
So that's why his emote has it.
Maybe knight c6.
c4 is not really weak because of the bishop. And he
without white square bishop, I cannot move b5.
a3 to defend it. It's
Not
a very
so good
comfortable
again.
position. So as long as Nikola maintains his time advantage.
For this pawn structure, maybe it's not so bad.
Hey, Dina. On behalf of Nikola and the whole Nikola community, I
should change
thank
few
you for the
pieces.
raid and welcome all of the friends that you brought with you.
Because I have no space. If you have no space, you should exchange some.
So Nikola is trying to avoid being adopted by Karina Ambartsumova. You obviously know her very well. I cannot use the shout out, but I will do it manually. Oh, is it going well? The score now is 7-0. So Karina only needs to win 3 more games, but it's not so easy. And she is getting into time trouble again. Well, so does Nikola, but the position is really comfortable for him. Maybe now c5 and bishop c4. And f7 is quite weak here. Now maybe rook d8 and rook f1 and attack on f7. It's a pretty nice position. And this bishop here is going to be really lovely on d5. No, you should not exchange. You have this very weak f7 square. Rook f1. Still rook f1 is probably good. Now queen gets counterplay. Maybe g3 to avoid it. You should play g3. True that. Now f7 is under attack, so queen c7 and maybe, yeah, maybe g3. Because this, well, I mean, he needs a draw. Draw is also fine. I keep forgetting that Nikola needs just to draw to win the match. d3 does not work here because bishop simply goes to b3. But giving too much counterplay to the queen is probably not a very good idea. And now queen d1. It's a bit annoying. Probably simple h3 was preventing all that, and now he loses e5, queen d8, and queen d5, queen d5. Okay, king f2. Okay, there is no win here for black. I think there is no mate. Now these two pawns. Maybe just queen d5 to avoid any counterplay, or queen b7. It's hard to find how to win here. Queen d5. What to do after g6? Queen g5 maybe? Oh, now he's losing a bishop. Ah, no. I'm so blind. Yeah, this is too good for black. And it's mate. It's a mate.
One
Oh
more
my
crazy
God.
game. One more crazy game. Yes. Very complicated, very difficult. And especially in opposite color bishop, if you need a draw, yeah. For me, it was very difficult.
Yeah,
I really
very tough
wish
game.
I had a little bit more time at the end. I'm quite sure that the ending was
Yes,
drawn.
I think changing second pair of rooks was giving away some of the advantage that you had, Nikola. I understand that you tried to go to the opposite color bishop's endgame,
Yeah,
but attacking f7, f7 square was really weak.
Yeah,
and you had queen already prepared, and
yeah,
the bishop
and
coming.
I also made this queen d8, number 42. Was basically just it was
yes,
a mouse
you
slip.
can try queen b7.
I was in mouse slip. I wanted to play queen d5 and wanted to return it and return it on d8. And I should have just played queen b7, and that's a draw, actually, according to the machine.
Maybe, but I think I should play f5 if I want to play for something, but there is nothing.
Yeah,
So,
no, this is a draw. All right, very good.
two games.
I have managed to lose more good positions in this match than in many others, but there you go. So, all right.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks. I'm sending you a challenge, rematch, and I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, see.
And I'm gonna mute.
Again. So last few games I got very bad position with white. What it means? I don't know.
Well, yeah, Nikola was better in almost all of the games with black pieces, so I think this is pretty much our last chance to see him having a good position. I don't know about the next game with white. I suspect that there will be not e4 in the last game if it comes to it. Yeah, it's really tough. Karina is playing really well under time pressure. But I also think that this match is a very good prep against the next two opponents. And if Dina is still in the channel, I think you should be pretty careful with the next match. He will be coming even better prepared with the previous match than with the previous match.
If d6, maybe I will play d4. This time. Maybe this time I will move d4. Sorry, d4, b5. What is it?
And
So I should
let's
take and then
give
d4.
another shout out to Karina.
I should take and then d4 like this.
You can follow her on
Okay.
this channel.
Let's do. Ah, where
Okay,
he's 94 now. Whew.
Take.
Yes, where
94
he's 94, rook
is
e1,
rook
d5,
e1.
95, maybe to play risk position. No, he took.
I don't think that 94 is good
Yeah.
here,
Knight d4
but it's actually interesting.
after c5.
Knight e4, rook
c6.
e1,
Or queen d4.
f5
Queen d4.
even, or maybe bishop f5. Maybe it was a chance. Interesting.
Okay, let's take.
Some really interesting openings they play. Yeah, we all should definitely watch the
Yes, my
match
opponent
between Hoifani and Alexander
playing very,
Morozevich.
very good
And
this
it's
match,
already
so
tomorrow.
not so easy at all. And it means I should concentrate more and more if I want to win. Because very complicated and
Nikola changed hats. Karina is in trouble.
very complicated positions usually we have.
He can move the knight to d7 and put the bishop on f6. So bishop from c1 cannot move too far and has to defend b2. Also, the knight could find a nice place on c5. Bishop b7 maybe. Nikola is a bit too fast with moving pawns sometimes. Maybe it was better to develop first and keep your plans secret.
Very important not to miss any tactic. Not to lose something in one
like
move.
that
Like this, yeah? Bishop a6
always
is
are
his,
full of
is his threat.
tactics. Like knight e4 and then move the bishop somewhere and win a pawn. Maybe h6 to prevent bishop g5. But also he can now put the bishop back to b7. And some ideas, taking on e4 again. Yeah, no wins so far. No draws. The previous game was really full of chances for Nikola, and in the end he could have made a draw.
I have h2 square.
But Karina is tricky. Yeah, so she wants to put the bishop on h2 if the knight attacks.
Yes.
But
This
now
is
e5.
main idea.
e5 and
he wants to play bishop f6.
He cannot play
Can
d5.
I go to endgame with knight?
So
with
how
e5.
To
if I move knight d5, then bishop f6. Maybe c3 then. c3 knight e5 or not.
I like e5 here.
Take. Maybe not.
But she starts
to play or not to
thinking.
play. e5.
Good news.
No, I'm not sure about e5 immediately. If queen d2, then bishop f6, rook d1. Maybe to play solid, then knight e5, yeah? Okay, knight d5 then.
No, 7 p.m. EDT is... right, yeah, it's midnight.
Bishop f6, c3.
But how can Hoifani play at this time?
Or rook b1 maybe, rook b1.
For her, it's like
rook
the
b1, knight
night.
e5. Bishop f8. Okay.
For
Bishop
me,
f8,
it's 10 a.m., so
it's
I
okay for
probably
me.
will manage.
Because bishop not so active. Knight f6.
Again, some e5 ideas.
Can I play knight c3? Knight c3, bishop b7. If I take...
It would be 4 a.m. for me.
If I take and play e5, he can move queen g6, yeah? No. Take
it would
e5.
be 4 a.m. for me.
Queen g5.
Yeah, I'm not sure why are they...
Knight c3.
Why are they playing at this time?
Knight c3 and then e5, maybe like this.
But once you play knight c3,
Or
there
not.
is d5 ideas,
Very difficult.
like bishop b7 and d5.
Difficult to understand.
Because e5 works in case if black doesn't have d5.
Pawn under attack. Move back. After bishop b7, what will I do? I don't know.
I
e5,
think
knight
now
h5.
black needs to play bishop b7.
I don't know.
And if
If queen d3, then bishop a6,
work.
and he can repeat the moves. Yes.
And of course, Karina needs to play for a win.
Let's check. He will repeat.
Why not? Go for it.
He will repeat probably, yeah? Then I can move queen d1 and queen d2. No, he will not repeat.
Nikola
So
doesn't
now
want a
if
draw.
e4, queen knight h5. e4, knight h5.
No, I think it will be 4 p.m. in
The
Florida.
problem.
But yeah, let's talk about this after the match is over. We can ask Nikola to make sure what time is it.
Then e4 maybe. e5, sorry.
Yeah, we are talking
e5.
about this, guys, if you are
e5,
wondering.
d takes, take, knight e5, knight e5, bishop e5. Again, come in game. Very unclear. So I will play here then.
It's hard to find any plan here.
And then I will
Black
prepare
has
e5.
an easier play. And e5, yeah, she needs to play e5 at some point.
What it gives to me, I don't know.
e5
maybe
knight
now
e7.
knight d5.
Of course, taking he cannot take because it will allow
d5.
white to take too much counterplay. And if she does not play e5,
or knight h4, knight f4.
Knight h4, but isn't this already hanging?
I don't know.
No, not yet. But maybe some c4 ideas and then take on e4. Taking knight away from the center might turn out bad.
Can I play e5?
She might need to play knight d2 instead, and
knight
then
h5.
knight c4.
His bishop is very strong. I have no time. I should decide something.
The position is, according to computer,
I have no time.
it's nearly equal and maybe slightly better for Nikola, but it's more about...
Should concentrate.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah,
it
difficult.
Does work. Knight e4, she blundered the pawn. And take with the rook.
He can take my pawn. Whew.
Okay,
I missed.
Some chances.
He can take my pawn. What is it? What is it? I just lose a pawn.
Yeah,
okay.
Nikola is untitled.
So I just lose a pawn.
Nikola prepares for the matches so much. I would not dare playing against him. And now he is also pressing on f3 because g2 is not defended. In this battery against...
Knight h3 is winning.
Maybe bishop e7.
No, knight h3 my queen protects.
Bishop e7, and then he wants to take and give a mate. Or also knight... Well, he can also trade the pieces now and trade the rooks. Play c4, also interesting idea. And maybe queen c5. Now he just needs to play faster and not to be worried. He is in a good position. f4 is not a problem because of knight e4. Knight e4. She's trying to play tricky here. Yeah, knight e4. And he wants to play on f2. He should not be worried about this. There is no There is no mate. Yes? Bishop e4? Come on, Nikola. You can do it. Oh. He blundered the queen? Oh no.
Yes, so now the only hope my opponent missed some tactic, yeah. But I also missed a lot of things.
Queen c6.
I'm gonna be very tilted at the end of this match, whichever way it goes.
Yes, a lot of chances, I just blundered my pawn on e4.
Yeah, and I blundered my queen in return.
Yes.
Yeah, this was such a nice position.
Yeah, I think I should have at least drawn this. Anyway, all right. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take all the hats off and let's play game 10. So, all right. Let's see.
No hats is the trick. We're rooting for you.
Yes, I will try to
All right.
get something.
Last game.
Last game, let's
All
play.
comes to the last game.
All right. Well, if I remember correctly, I managed to avoid adoption in the last move, the last game against Julian.
Against Julian, yeah, that was beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking.
That was.
He just lost on time, right?
He basically, poor Julian, just.
He was calculating and he forgot that he has only.
Yeah,
like 10
actually,
seconds
Julian is in the chat, in my chat. So, in respect for him.
so he is just in time.
Yes.
It's very big pressure to me.
All right. Let's do a rematch. And
Julian, whom are you rooting for? Be honest.
Let's not ask Julian. I think I don't want to know the answer to that question.
Okay, let's play.
All right, very good. All right, rematch is requested. I'm taking this off.
Last game, and I guess last Sicilian. Oof, shouldn't miss anything. Should play very,
Will
very
it be
solid.
Sicilian? Oh, yes, it is c4.
And very confident. Because last
No grob.
last game was also not so good, but okay. Again or not? Okay. Shouldn't be bad,
yeah.
I think. This
You're here for content. I agree.
H3. Huh. What he
Interesting.
wants? Maybe nothing, but
Something new.
he play like this.
This is something like old Sicilian. Best of 20? Can I
play?
please have dinner at some point?
D6.
Okay, I don't really know this opening, but just simple development of pieces. And now black will not have bishop g4 or knight g4, so simple bishop e3. Dinner is for patzers.
Can I play e5 now?
Yes, you can. E5, knight f3.
Then we will transpose to
Something like
neither.
Sveshnikov.
So now we transpose to neither. Okay. Some kind of neither system or okay, it's also.
Oh, okay. You played
actually
Karina yesterday in
he
the
tried to
tournament.
play very aggressive from the start.
He has
But
some
it's good for me
G5,
because I
and
like
knight has to go to
dynamic game.
D7.
And I'm ready
Yeah,
to play
Nikola had
this
a lot of winning positions against
position.
all of the streamers, even Aman. Game 2, I think, was really crushing. Hey, Chelsea. Thank you for the raid on behalf of Nikola. We appreciate that. This is the last game of the adoption match against international master Karina Ambartsumova. Oh, wow. He is tilting. This is very dangerous play. If he was going to play g5, he could have played it immediately, but this
Started to play an attack.
smells of trouble for white king. Unless he manages to castle quickly, but I think she will now play
Can I move
b5 and
b5?
I think b5 is the only
b5,
way to
knight c6, queen
counterplay here.
c6, yeah? Yes, and then bishop b7. Probably I can.
Maybe take and h5. It actually can be not so bad. I'm very harsh on Nikola's
He
play
wants to
here,
play
but black is too
g6.
slow with any counterplay here. Her pieces are quite awkward here. Now h6, g6.
I can go to long castle.
Castling this way
Take.
probably is too dangerous.
Bishop f3.
Sack on a6. No, I don't think he needs to sack anything. Just push the
Knight
pawn.
c5 then. Very complicated again.
But he might want to play g6 instead. But I like this bishop being stuck on e7 because of all of the pawns. Hey, Hedgehog, thank you for gifting us up to Chelsea, Monica. Again, welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. Let's all root for Nikola. Yeah, I think h6 was better earlier. But maybe he still can play it. The pawn is not hanging, right? e4 is defended. Although after take, she has b4. She has it now. And go here.
I will try to win the center pawns.
Yeah,
and then
but if
I
you
will
take
move
the
to long
central
side.
pawn, you might lose something instead. What after f5? With the tempo? Yeah, take.
So,
and if
to play e5 or not?
f5, because
take
g7 is
pawn.
also hanging. This is very sharp.
And the question is how to take
she
with bishop
has
or
e5 also.
queen.
e5 and then
Or
take
with
on
knight.
e4.
Take with knight or with bishop.
Oh, she wants to take on e4. That is very dangerous.
Or to play e5.
I think e5 and then take on e4.
No,
This
e5
might be
I
the
don't
chance.
want. No.
Come on, stop remembering about my broken wine glass. Hey, Alicia.
I think to take with knight.
She wants
or
to take.
not.
Well, let's hope she takes.
Very difficult. Very
Yes,
difficult to understand.
She took. What about h6 now? This is very dangerous. This is also very complicated to calculate, but I think h6 is the move because g7 is pinned.
h6.
f5, take on g7. f5, take
What
on
about queen
g7
c2?
and take on h8. Queen c2 takes, or maybe just castle to avoid queen d2.
To attack on z2.
And g7 is still.
Rook c1, queen z2,
hanging.
king f1, yeah?
Yes, castle.
Castle.
Oops.
I forgot about castle.
Yeah, because when you push all of these pawns, at some point you think,
I
yeah,
forgot about
castle
it.
long side.
Castle.
And now he castles, and this.
It's very bad.
And this is all like hopeless for black. You cannot save this.
Maybe f5.
f5 now will be
Maybe
h takes
f5.
g7, and then queen h5 check. and take on h7, and the pawn will promote. It's still a bit dangerous here with g2 being not defended, but the question, who is first? Yeah, that's the last game. Come on, Nikola. He got her thinking.
I missed castle. It's very important.
And
Queen c2 was a
now
mistake.
he has f5
Okay.
himself or rook c1, because the bishop is protected. Rook g8, rook c1. And he also has f5 after that. And she cannot castle. Also rook c7, f5, I think one of these two. And he's also up on time. Oh, why are they frozen? Sorry, how long has it been like this? Sorry. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why this has happened. Okay, so now I think f5 is crashing. Maybe anything. Just some tactics to look out for, otherwise white is totally winning here. He can remove the rook, or he can immediately play f5. And then take on e6. Maybe just move the rook away. Yeah, Zoom has this weird acting sometimes. Okay, now he's thinking. Yeah, rook c2, safe. If e5, maybe queen f5 and take. I really want to take this pawn, but you need to be careful about the knight.
No.
And g2. Queen h5 now. If e5 take. Yeah, this should be winning. And she doesn't have any immediate counterattack chances here. Queen f7, losing a rook. And rook c7 is coming, so take and rook c7.
I missed queen f7.
Rook
Yes,
c7 and then
losing.
take on e7.
I'm losing the game.
And maybe just take, exchange the pieces, and some knight g3 and come to f6. Anything wins now. Just exchange the pieces. Or maybe bishop e3 and knight d4 is coming with the mate. Come on, Nikola. Come on, you can do this. Again, bishop e3, yes. And then knight d4 is coming. There is no defense against the mate. Knight d4. Again, knight d4. And queen d7, queen c6, and mate. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Now she's taking on d6. And maybe knight b3, knight a5. This wins as well. Queen d5. Queen b4 maybe? Oh, this also works. Well, at least he... Wow, this is beautiful. Now this is coming.
Yes, very pity, but I losing this game. I missed many things.
And take on a5. Wow. He's
Okay.
doing it.
Should
He's
resign
winning.
probably.
He's winning.
Okay, to play till the end.
Queen b7, take the rook.
Should resign. Yeah, very pity.
Yay!
So difficult to win all games. Yeah. And here I forgot about short castle, and it was my very serious mistake. I just forgot about this move. So here I shouldn't play like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mariches. Thank you very much for the raid. Sorry I missed it. We were just in the heat of the moment. Wow.
All right. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I wanted to play Adam's attack from the beginning of the game.
And
Yeah.
well, honestly, we expected the grob. When you said you are tilted, and it was the last game, and Sicilian was not working much, we expected the grob.
Yeah, Alessia would be very happy. Who is in
Alessia
here.
was waiting for it as well in the channel.
Yes.
I have no idea what this was, to be honest with you. Let me see.
Yes, but it should happen.
This was so beautiful.
It should happen.
This attack.
Okay. Yeah, but I had a mate in one that I missed, and you know, okay. Oh God. Honestly, I'll be very frank with you. I thought I was gonna blunder again and miss this.
I was just worried about the time a little bit in this
Alright,
bishop
well.
on g2. I saw that Karina was looking for some ideas to swindle.
Alright, so
Yes.
But yeah, rook c2 was very safe. And
let's
yeah.
do the honors, which is what I mean. So hold on. So let me. There is a.
Yeah, so guys, if you are not in Karina's channel yet, please go and follow, and you might
Yes.
get a gifted sub. Quickly.
Yes.
Take your
Yes.
chance.
Yeah.
Yes, here is the link. Go to her channel now.
Let me put the head. All right, so please give. Let's give Karina a follow. She's a great streamer and she's a great player. And God knows what this game was. The computer doesn't like Adam's attack.
Difficult.
I
difficult
made.
to speak about such-
There were.
I
more-
was scared with this pawn march. Like I was like, where does the white castle? And then he castles short, and I'm
Yes,
like, wow.
I forgot about short castle. at
No,
all.
I do this on a regular basis. I
It
did.
was so big surprise, and I
Yeah,
just
so tilted worked actually.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, all right. So.
And removing the hat was also working.
Yeah. And Karina, you did manage a half adoption. So let's make that
Oh, I got a sub.
donation. Okay, and I already donated the. Let's see. Oh, this is donation alerts. Karina, I don't want to interrupt the stream. I'm going to take care of half adoption
thank you.
bounty after the stream. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to give
Relax,
myself.
you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful game by both of
Final
you.
game usually very nervous and very difficult to.
Okay. No, I actually, Karina, I play this Adam's attack routinely, and I was actually very happy that you let me transpose into it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Oh, okay, I could play h6 maybe to stop g5. Well, I should play maybe more solid if I need normal position without
Maybe you
any.
played a bit
All
too
right.
solid.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since I did lose 5 games in a row, actually lost 9 games in a row, I'm half adopted. So since Alessia is in chat, I'm going to borrow a page from her book and ask for a car. From
But to be honest, it should happen because you had very good chances in few games, so it's normal.
yeah, no.
Sometimes you have bad luck, but sometimes you should finally win the game. So it's absolutely normal.
Was it your first attempt to
Oh, Alessia
adopt
is
someone,
saying,
Karina?
did I hear car for me? Not for you. I got half adopted, so I'm asking her for myself, not for you.
Yeah, Karina, was it your first adoption attempt?
Yes, never
Well, and
played.
you nearly did it.
Yes, I played few matches. Yes, against.
I'm quite sure that Karina will adopt me without any issue.
Well, I'm more than happy to sponsor that match.
Actually, I'm hoping to get some lessons from Karina,
Okay.
and yeah, that would be awesome. And Julian said that he had a draw against Karina yesterday in the tournament, probably in the
Yes.
titled arena.
Ah,
So he said he can relate to her struggles in the last game,
Yeah. And
especially that he also could not adopt because of the last game loss.
all right.
yeah, but it was very interesting match. And
Yeah,
very good
amazing match.
experience because not so easy to play under such pressure when you need only win because you're always thinking about it.
Hmm.
You think
And
how
you
to
cannot take
play.
a draw, right? You
Yes,
cannot take a
if you
draw.
sacrifice something or you shouldn't sacrifice, and I was
Yeah.
every time to think
Hmm.
thought about it, and so
No, in all honesty, adoption odds are really hard, and there is obvious that Karina is a former Moscow champion and a very strong player, and that was rather obvious. The difference in class was also obvious. I managed to swindle the last game because we went into Wild Adams attack that I'm familiar with, and I should have probably tried to play it sooner. But lesson for myself is I need to learn how to play this Count Sicilian and everything else. But thank you, Karina. Thank you especially.
thank you too. Thank you very much.
For
it was very interesting to play against you.
Thank
Very
you.
difficult.
And thank you, Maria, for arranging this match. Thank you for commentating. Now, I think I don't know who was going to go to continue to stream. I am, to be honest with you, I can just go on vacation right now after this.
Yeah, it's Sunday, so
Don't go for too long. You still need to prepare for your next match. Dina is also in the chat, but taking notes.
Is Dina still in the notes? Oh, God. Okay, and after Dina, it's Anna Muzichuk. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, so Karina, thank you so much. That
Thank
was greatly
you.
appreciated. Do you stream in English or it's all in Russian?
I did few times, but now maybe I will more. I will do.
I think you have enough confidence now. I actually sometimes was just sitting back and listening to your commentary instead of doing commentary myself.
Yeah, but then I was too tired to speak something. At least
No, in
not.
the end you were just really focusing, and then you were quiet. But you do provide great commentary.
Anyway, so guys, a program announcement again. The Open Field Media has a showcase match tomorrow. It's
yes, we wanted to clarify. Is it 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight?
It's 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
So it's like midnight for Morozevich and like
Morozevich
early
actually
morning.
said that he best plays between midnight and 2 a.m. He actually wanted to play
And
at
Hoi
2
Fan
a.m.
agreed?
No, 2 a.m. his time.
But for her it's like
is Beijing,
5?
so she likes to play 7 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And Morozevich likes to play 2 a.m. in the morning. So
wow, so it's perfect match then.
So I
match
think,
and match.
Yeah, I think Karina needs the most exposure of all of us. So I'm gonna raid Karina, so you guys can join. Can follow her And I don't know, Marie, if you want to continue.
Yeah, I will also raid Karina.
And let's
I'm
both
gonna
of
go
us.
for the-
How about this? You
Okay,
rate.
thanks.
Yeah,
you raid
Karina,
me,
maybe you
and
can stream for a bit more.
yeah,
and,
you stream a little bit,
chat with these guys.
more,
Yes,
more,
We can
and
speak a bit about match in my chat. Why not?
all right. Why don't you raid me, Maria, and then I'll raid Karina.
Sure, I
Let's
will.
do that. Hey, and thank you guys for everybody that was here. Theo Gantus, Julian, it's very good to see you. Lile, Alessia. I had basically here the Hall of Fame of Twitch chess streaming. I'm very honored that you guys were here. Thank you, Turningswanger. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Jude NYC. Thank you for all the support. That actually means a lot. As you guys know, I am waiting to hear from our dear friends from Twitch when we will get to the, when my partnership application is going to happen. Yeah. And anyway, it's very good to see you guys here. And I'm waiting for a
I will raid you now. And thank you, Nikola, again for inviting me to commentate. It was really interesting.
It's all my pleasure.
And Karina, thank you for the beautiful match. And
thank you too.
Looking forward to do some streams with you as well.
Yeah. And I managed to not get adopted by the skin of my teeth. Actually, the only match that had was more by skin of my teeth was the match against Julian, which was
both came to the last game. Perfect content.
And Julian had a completely one position in the last game that needs to be said. He just forgot the clock at the very last move, unfortunately. So.
Okay, anyway. I'm raiding you in a minute. I will just switch off my sound in Zoom, but I will not. I will not disconnect, so I don't ruin the layout. But see you guys.
Right.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karina. And actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna end the Zoom call. Actually, Maria, I'm gonna dismiss her. Remove. And then you can watch me here instead of Karina. Let me fix that. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to my best losses Monday. And there we go. All right. So guys, a couple of quick notes. Tomorrow, because I don't really want to counter program my Open Field Media's match with Haufen, we are going to have, what we're going to do is I am going to stream my best losses after the match between Morozevich and Haufen is over. Let me just fix this real quick. Hey, Ankro, thank you for the sub. Very greatly appreciated. All right. While we are waiting for the raid, I actually want to do one very quick thing. There is one game that... Photo Chess. Maria, thank you for the huge raid. That's very greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. So there was a game... Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. It's not this one. Where was this? In which I had, that wasn't the first game, I can't remember. In which I literally had a mate in the end towards, there we go. Correct. All right, so this is my critical moment of the match. That frankly, I could have missed this. It's this game. And I had missed in mate in one. Hey, thank you, Raiders. That's very greatly appreciated. So I've really played this. I fought this quite well. And this is what I missed. Rook E1 is a blunder on Karina's part. And yours truly managed to play Queen D2 as opposed to Queen F2 and taken Rook and game over. Oh, thank you, Alessia. I'm hydrating myself. Okay. So that was one. And the second one is, well, honestly, I was worried about the last game. Well, we're going to have some fun times on this. Let me send the raid to Karina. And so please give her a follow. We really want to encourage her to stream. She is a great lady, and she is a very strong player. Karina, her shout out, and I'm going to give a shout out as soon as I start the raid. That's her channel, Karina Chess 1. She streams on a regular basis, and we kind of want her to stream in English in addition to Russian, because that would be very good. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here, and say hello to Karina for me. And please give her a follow. She needs as many follows as possible, and she's also a coach. Bye, guys.